and it makes it much easier to just maintain this system. And so I call this peeling the Band-Aid. So peel the Band-Aids. Your first system that you build from this process is going to be full of Band-Aids. So for example, let's say that a problem you have with carrying out your plan is that you always feel too tired and you struggle to focus. So the first solution might be to take a nap during the day and to use a timer when you're working to try to increase your focus. These are Band-Aid solutions because they help you right now in the short term without addressing the underlying issue. The reason you're tired is because you're not getting enough sleep. The reason that you can't focus is because your attention span is terrible. And the reason we want to remove Band-Aid solutions, even though they can serve us in the short term, is because it just over bloats our system. And if possible, we want to remove the limitations and conditions for us to succeed. You know, what if you don't have time for a nap? What if you don't have a timer available for you? Well, in that case, your plan just fails for that day. So while these Band-Aid solutions do give us a benefit right now, they should be a temporary solution while we work on solving the underlying problems. And often, working on these underlying issues involves a change in habits, which means because it involves unlearning and retraining your habits, it's going to take time. And so the very act of changing your habits so that you can one day remove these Band-Aid solutions should actually be part of your system. And so this changing habits actually ends up becoming another intention. And then we plug that into our system. So for example, yes, we might have figured out that taking a nap and using a timer is helpful for us right now. We can use that, but then at the same time, we think about how we can improve our sleep habits and how we can train our attention span. That becomes our new goal. And then we go through to these first two steps again to work that into our system. And by doing this, it means that the system we create ends up being effective for us, not only in the short term, but also in the long term. So these are the three principles for thinking in systems. And it may seem like a lot of work and a lot of thinking and all very complicated to create this system. But the crucial thing you have to understand is that it is the exact same amount of effort. It's the same amount or less discomfort. All we're saying is that there is a different way that you can direct that time and effort, which is much more likely to help you achieve your goal and finally feel like you have a bit more time and freedom in your life. Now, if you're a busy professional with lots to learn and the time spent